Hello everybody, this is Ilski. Today we are going to see how to make a bass line on the MPC 2000 Classic. So let's go. We have a bass sample on vinyl, it sounds like this. You can notice there's some wobbling on that sound. Let's try to sample a portion of it that doesn't wobble too much. Anyway, let's go to the sample menu, Shift 4. Turn mode to mono, time to 1 second. That's the default actually after turning on the MPC. And let's see. Now adjust the rec gain until it's right before clipping. Yeah, like this. So we don't have to like turn up the volume too much later on. Sample. Let's see. Okay, so it makes this upwards bend. Let's try another one. That's good enough. Also, when sampling this bass line, don't forget to turn down the high knob on your mixer, on the equalizer, because we don't really need the high frequencies too much. Let's keep it. Shift F5 to go to trim. Then go to the loop menu, select loop, say on, and then adjust the to value. Let's just say 2000. So the loop is now the full length of the sample almost. Let's try. Okay, it's good, but it's got a lot of clicks and we don't need such a long loop actually. The bass tone is contained in just maybe 3000 samples, I don't know, maybe 4000. Let's try. Good, now we have to get rid of the clicks. You do that by entering the fine adjust window, press open window. Good. Now find a point that is at the zero crossing, like actually it was pretty good. Let's try. Good, and now you have to adjust the loop length until it's not clicking anymore. Let's try. After turning the dial, press the pad again. This one is nice actually, so let's fine adjust it. It's more. This is good. This is pretty clean too. I like. Yeah, here it starts again, so let's just go in the middle. I still hear some really small noise. Let's try to adjust this. This is pretty clean. I think this is good enough though. The noise is really small. Okay, say close. Then go to the trim window and say cut, because we don't need the rest of the sample. So we got this now. It's still clicking a bit, yeah, that's right. So we could try to find different loop points. Now in this waveform you can actually see a bit more, so let's go to a different valley. Let's say this one. Open window, adjust the fine point. Yeah, it's good. Let's reduce the length even more. Not too much, because then you kill the actual bass sound. Yeah, I have to adjust it in tenths. Okay. Now this one, I like this one. I find it very clean. I'm happy with it. Close. We can trim again because we are just taking the portion from here to here. We can delete this one. Although really the memory that we use is so little, it doesn't really matter. Okay, delete. Good. We got this sound. Now next thing, we can actually check how much memory it takes. It takes 6 kilobytes. We can certainly bring that down, but for demonstration I don't want to do it. So we assign it in the program menu. We assign it to a pad. Two things you notice. It doesn't really have a tag. Or maybe a little. But it clicks at the end of the sample. So two things we can do to change that. Go to trim again. And now we set the start point, which is this. And make it that it's just on a valley, on top of a hill like this. What you notice, it has a click at the beginning. But that's fine, that's what we want. Let's adjust the end. So it looks pretty good actually. Okay, let's not change it. Because we have a good sound. Now what we did is we can cut again, doesn't matter. We actually have a sound that clicks in the beginning. Sometimes you want to have that. Now go to the program menu and go to so go to the program menu, say params. Okay, good. Now before that of course you have to assign it to a pad. I assign it to pad 1, sound 0, right? I don't have any others. Say parameter. And then what we are going to play with most is like put it to mono maybe. You can tune it a bit if you like. I prefer it like this. And next thing what we are going to change is the attack and decay times. These are the important parameters. So to get rid of this click, turn up the attack by maybe 1 or 2. Okay, the attack doesn't click anymore. Let's turn up the decay by 1 or 2. No clicks anymore. Good. So if you're up for that bass sound, we can record something. Okay, let's do it on 16 levels. That sounds too stupid actually. Let's try. I got the timing on, making it off. Okay, good. Good enough for demonstration. Although we could have used a lower sound, so let's go to 16 levels and make it lower, or we can tune it lower too actually. Let's tune it lower. Let's say 1 octave is minus 120. No, it has to be minus 120. Exactly, maybe too low, let's say minus 60. Good, we have a bass sound now. So what we want now is to adjust the decay parameter and the attack parameter until we really like it. Let's try with a higher decay. Okay, put this to note off. So what we have now is actually what this setting means where does the decay start? At the end of the note, at the beginning of the note? So if you set it to end, it will play a note and then the decay starts. So when I release it, the decay starts, right? When I press it just shortly, the decay goes just short. When you put it to start, no matter how long I hold the note, it will still decay right from the beginning of the sample. It's your choice what you want. I go with this one. And now you can adjust the decay until it's sort of what you want. The higher the decay, the longer it takes that the note decays. So you can adjust it to, let's say we had 20. It's a bit short. Let's say 30. Now you got a bass sound that has a nice decay. Depends on the song that you want to make. Let's take something like 27. Okay, let's record it on 16 levels. See how it works. Okay, good. Turn on. Okay, you got a bass sound. And that's basically the essence of it. You can now play with these parameters as much as you want. You can actually duplicate the same sound, go to program, press a second pad, set it to sound 1, then go back to the first pad, say simultaneous mode, and assign it to the second pad. Now you got this strange thing, and it's because in the second sound we didn't set the attack yet, and then we didn't set the decay. So let's go there. Set the decay. And now you got this funny thing where they are not in tune. Now they are perfectly in tune. Now they are like not an octave, but I think it's a tritone apart. So let's tune it maybe. Yeah, something like this. Now you can choose to. What was the previous one? -60, so let's put it to +60 actually. Now you get octaves, one low and one high, and you can change the attack parameter of the second one and the decay. Like you want. Okay, fine. And that's basically how you can make a bass line on the MPC 2000. We are using so little memory. We are using just like, let's see, again 6 kilobytes of memory for a full bass line. You can of course make a nicer bass line than I did right now. But it's a good bass. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you.